All right. Good morning. My name is Christina Dillabo. I'm the Director of Communications for the Desert Southwest Conference, and this is Tuesday Talks in Holy Week. So let's jump right into it. Let's see. So the first thing I wanted to cover with you, I'm going to share my screen real quick, is about the bishop's videos. So if you go to dscumc.org/worship, that's where you'll find items. It's not linked. Well, I guess it is. It is linked under clergy, and you can find worship resources. This is not meant to be a public consumption site. You'll never link to this, but you should email this link to your worship team, to your pastor, so that they can find worship resources that are put together here on this page for local church use. So last week we had a video for Palm Sunday, and that's this Holy Week Episcopal message. This week we have this Easter Episcopal message. It is on YouTube so that you can have the link to share if that's the way you want to do it, or you can click here to download the video and the video thumbnail if you want to use it in worship or however your church wants to use it. Neither of these videos were a requirement to be used or shared. They're just available for your church to use on that appropriate Sunday. So this Easter Episcopal message, it's not meant for today or tomorrow. It's meant for Sunday. And so we won't be sharing it on Facebook until noon on Sunday. So, and I did upload it and schedule it to publish at noon on Sunday on Facebook, but I uploaded it and made it accessible for those churches that have given the Desert Southwest Conference or me admin access to like cross post. You'll see it available in your media, like the videos available to post. So it's not going to be posted on your church's Facebook page. It's just going to be available there to publish as if your church published it. So if you're not one of those churches that have given me that type of access to upload a video to make it available for you to cross post, let's get in touch so that we can do that. So you have that availability. What does this do? It just saves you some time from uploading a video. It's basically like if I was able to log into your Facebook and set up a scheduled post for you, and then you can review it, you can edit it, you can change when it's going to go live, but it's not going to automatically publish for you. You're the one that would say, yes, okay, I do want to publish it. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let's get in touch and we'll talk and I'll explain the whole thing. All right, so those are available here. Any questions about that? Okay, and your pastor should have received an email from Julie with the script from of the video message. So if you're one of those churches that likes to include the whole script in your bulletin or needs to provide written resources, maybe for your at-home members, ask your pastor to check their email to get that script. All right, next item I have is about annual conference. So I changed the background color. It was purple, now it's clear. I just wanted to show the new logo, which is hashtag We Are Wrestling, Engaging, Rising. It's been here, but it was in all white. And I did this intentionally to show you that there will be some different colors, in the Wrestling, Engaging, and Rising, and each color is going to mean stuff as we get into annual conference, as we're actually doing annual conference. And the logo is available in different versions to download here in this download section. If you need something a little bit more, maybe a different size, a different layout, let me know and I'll make those available here. Let me change my sharing real quick to show you what I'm talking about. Desktop one, share. So see how they're different formats. I've got a rectangle one, kind of almost a square one, this more portrait layout one. All of these are transparent background. I've got white in the same type of version, so I can customize it in all sorts of ways. just let me know. I want to make sure that it works for you and your advertising needs. All right. The other thing I want to share about annual conference is that the hotel is fully booked. However, if you contact Dina Reid, you can be added to the wait list because some rooms are becoming available here and there. People change their plans, whatever. So if your lay members to annual conference or pastor has not made their reservations at the Delta Marriott where the annual conference is going to happen, or the convention center connected to it, contact Dina Reid so that they can be added to the wait list, and then she can let them know as soon as rooms are available. Okay, the other things are about deadlines. So April 30th is the deadline both to turn in a pre-conference report and the deadline to turn in a resolution if your church has something like that to submit. And the resolution, you can use this, this for the report, use this form for the report submission. I did have one person contact me about this, and I heard that there were different people that were concerned that the form wasn't working right. The link to the form was working, but there's a downloadable pre-conference report template that was linked on that form. That link in the form was temporarily broken. I fixed it. But so if someone at your church is one of those people that was looking for that pre-conference report template, just tell them to go to the dscumc.org/AC and go to the download section, and they can download it right here. And then when they're ready to submit it, they use this report submission form. What else? And then the deadlines. I was going to remind you that the mission project giving totals are due June 5th, but don't forget that when your church is all done receiving all the gifts, then to email Billy Fidlin by June 5th to let her know what your church's totals are. Are there questions about that? Okay, then the next item is about Mission U. So registration has been open already. And you'll see in today's district newsletters, if you're not subscribed already, you won't see it. So here's why I'm bringing it up, that you can also download. This is going to be available in the district newsletters. It's just a quick notice that you can download the flyer that you can share in your newsletter or whatever to get the information about registration is open to the appropriate people. So just a quick FYI about that. And then, and I'm assuming no questions there. Okay. I'll include the link to this so you have it directly in the Tuesday talk. So you don't have to be looking for it, but just wanted to give you a heads up that it's available. So the last item was just about the 3 steps to nurture new relationships with guests after Easter. And technically it's not the last item. I have a sister comment to share with you. So I thought this was a great article. It's really just a friendly reminder. I think most of us already know, if not all of us, that when you have a big event, Vacation Bible School, Easter, any of those things that are real community, Christmas, that people will come when they normally wouldn't come, maybe old members that weren't coming anymore will come to this, extended family will come. So it's not just about getting them to that service, right? It's about, the whole point is building a relationship with Christ. So we got to remember to be ready at that big event with what's next. You got them to come to this, so now what? So, this was a great article that I'm going to send you the direct link to. Not only does it have some great reminders, like at the bottom, it's asking, are you still decluttering your church? Like I know at some of the churches I've gone to, you don't see it even in your own home, right? You don't always see the stuff that you're collecting here and there, your tchotchkes are here or whatever, but a guest sees that stuff. So it was just some good reminders. I thought, like, when you look at the communication card, for example, it really breaks down. I've had so many questions about over the years, what should be on my Connect card? How should I format it? And we know that you can't just get the information, you have to do something with it. But I thought in this case, it was such a great, simple. I'm going to bring it right down to the main section, that really the two big deals is just, it's the first name and the email address. A lot of times we ask a bunch of other questions, and all of that stuff is great, but it's also kind of a deterrent for people to fill it out. So if you just stick to the bare bones of what you need, I mean, this is not going to take a whole lot of time to fill out. I think, so this article has a lot of great things for you to think about, both in your position, but also to share with the pastor, to share with your welcome committee, maybe with your church council. There might be different things that the whole group needs to think about. There's ideas for events. I mean, just read through this and start thinking about, okay, who needs to hear about this? Who needs to get this information in front of their team? So I'll send you this link and you'll check it out. And then besides that, the sister article that I was talking about is just a quick reminder that, so after you look at this and you decide, yeah, there's some stuff that we need to do. We need to refresh this, or we need to rebrand this. You don't have to do it alone. There are free and almost free resources available to you from the United Methodist Church. So I'm going to send you this link that has local church marketing services. And just like it says here, the local church services team can assist your church with social media, coaching and advertising, a new website, SEO optimization, a new church logo, customized promotional items, stationery and business card design, other services, and most of this is free. There's training in here. It's just a great jam-packed page for you to look at, and that your leaders are going to want to reference if you really dive into this article, or if you already know, yeah, there's some stuff that we need to work on. So I'll send you this, and that's it. Any questions about any of that? Anybody has anything they want to share? That's just a quick tip that, this is something we always do for our events as a follow-up. All right. Well, if you think about it later and you want me to include it, send me an email and I'll share it with everyone else, or heck, we could do an article about it. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. It turns out we are going to get to have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off this week. I hope you have a wonderful Holy Week, beautiful Easter.